What's up, guys? It's DJ Whoopig here, and today I'm going to show you how to record a mix using the VMS 4.1 and American DJ. Now, if you have a VMS 4.1, you know that the mixer itself is a hardware mixer. Unlike a lot of MIDI controllers out there, the actual 4-channel mixer in the middle is an actual hardware piece. It's not like the last controller I had was a Hercules RMX, and it was a MIDI controller only with a sound card. But you don't have to have software to mix through the VMS 4.1 because you can turn it on and it's a mixer. The bread and butter, it's a mixer. But recording mixes with it in Virtual DJ is a little different than using a standard MIDI controller that's not an actual external mixer. I actually ran into this a couple of days ago. I was going to meet a second time with a bride and get paid up for a gig I got coming up here in a couple weeks, and I told her I would make her a ceremony mix to use at the rehearsal, and which is a good idea. If you're not going to be at the rehearsal, you don't want to attend the rehearsal, and you're performing the ceremony and you got the music, make her a mix so she knows a timeline beginning to end, how much time she's dealing with, so she can use that to practice to, and there's no guesswork, when you're getting there. Like she gave me a song and they said fade in and out, so make her a mix, a standard mix, and just hand it to her and say, hey, this is what you're going to work off of. Anyway, I ran into some problems because it's on my bad and it's my fault. I actually went to hand it to her, and I put it in my CD player in my car, and it wasn't what I was used to. All the tracks, even though it was separated in between channels and I was fading in and out, all the tracks, if I faded one out, it was still recording over the next track. And I did a little research and I found this out, which is why I'm making the video, because there was none available. So we're going to start with American Audio VMS 4.1, guys. On the back of the unit, let me see if I can do this here. On the back of the unit, there is two outputs. There's an XLR output and an RCA output. What you're going to do is you're going to take that master output and run it into another mixer. Now, you don't necessarily have to run it into another mixer. I actually have a cord here. I'm back. You can buy one of these cords right here, which is, that's cable tie hanging off of it, but it is a RCA to 3.5 millimeter. And you can run straight out of the back of the console where it says master into the headphone jack of another computer, and you can record your mixes using the sound recorder or Audacity, either one. But if you want a little bit better sound quality, what I have here is the Alesis Multi-Mix USB. And how I did this mix and how I did, how I'm going to have to start doing my other mixes from now on, I went out of the master input on the VMS 4.1 into up here. It's got a 2-track option. Let me try to get that to where you can see it. There's an in and an out on there. I went out of the VMS 4.1 into the 2-track in on the multi-mix, and this is a USB mixer, so we went from USB to computer, opened up Audacity, and it should have this this USB mixer as an input and an output. So if you're wondering how to record a mix, you go out of the master of the back of the VMS 4.1 directly into your computer, or you can run it into a mixer like I did mine. If you run it directly out of the VMS 4.1 straight into a computer, you don't really have a booth unless you use your headphones. What I did, along with, let me bring the VMS 4.1 back up here. On the back, along with, wrong, sliding over. All right. Along with the master there, you also see you have a booth. I went out of the booth into my studio speakers. That way you can actually hear it as you're recording it. so you don't have to listen to headphones. I don't really like listening to headphones unless I'm queuing up a song. I'd rather hear the audio in the air. So that's it. If you have any questions, let me know. Rate, subscribe, comment. I'm here to answer any questions, because when I tried to fix this, or when I tried to figure out this problem, there was nothing. So now there's YouTube video. If you've got any questions on this, let me know. Also, if you do, like, I'm a virtual DJ, radio DJ, that's another way that you have to do that. You have to broadcast it from a different computer. You can't broadcast it directly from the computer you're DJing off of, because you'll run into the same problem. If you don't believe me, try it, hit record, or whatever. You don't have to believe me on this. You don't have to try it yourself. But just, I guarantee you, if you have the VMS 4.1, you've tried to do it and you ran into problems. And that's how you fix them. So if you got any questions, just hit me up. And that's it. Later.